Viola, President and CEO of HAI. Welcome to this month's edition of VFR, the Viola Flight Report, where we review what HAI has been doing for you. Later in this video, you can catch the last in the series of my interviews with a few HAI members who attended EAA Oshkosh in July. In this interview, we'll hear from Adam Suchomel, a certified flight instructor from the University of North Dakota Aerospace Program. UND Aerospace is a leader in collegiate helicopter flight training with more than 40 years of experience. But first, we have some exciting news to share here at HAI. Earlier this year, we conducted a survey of you, our members, asking what you most needed HAI to do on your behalf. Overwhelmingly, you asked us for assistance with Safety Management System programs, commonly referred to as SMS. The survey indicated that many of our smaller operator members do not have the time or resources to produce a program of their own. We are excited to announce that in response to your request, we are introducing the HAI SMS program, available only to HAI members. We are proud to announce a partnership with three internationally respected providers of SMS software-based programs who are making their products available to our members. They are the Air Charter Safety Foundation of Alexandria, Virginia, the Baldwin Safety and Compliance of Hilton Head, South Carolina, and Wyvern Limited of Nashua, New Hampshire. One of the most important criteria in producing this program was keeping it affordable for our small business operators. Not only will you have access to scalable, world-class, turnkey SMS programs, but our partners have reduced their fees to the point where signing up for one of these SMS programs will save some of our members more than the cost of their HAI membership. Our October 14th HAI at Work webinar is dedicated to providing more details about this program, including statements directly from our partners. It's a great place to learn about how we responded directly to your request for assistance. If you do not already have an SMS program, I strongly encourage you to visit the web address on the screen now for more information. Next, one of my goals coming to HAI was to expand our international reach, not only with members, but with rotorcraft organizations around the world. As a result, we are continuing to strengthen our international partnerships one country at a time. HAI is, first and foremost, an international association that is dedicated to enhancement of the vertical lift industry, wherever those operations may be. In the past, you've heard me talk about impacts of our efforts with our international colleagues in Europe, Asia, and South America. And today, I'm happy to say that we, very recently, have added Nepal to the list of partners. Along with our friends at the Rotary Wing Society of India, we've been able to connect with the newly established Rotary Wing Society of Nepal. We are very excited to be partnering with them as the industry has a potential for significant growth in that region, and both of our organizations share the same commitment to safety. We welcome and look forward to working with them. Last month, HAI Government Affairs debuted a two-part webinar series on sustainable aviation fuels, or SAF. These webinars provided viewers with a foundational understanding of SAF and featuring CEOs of leading helicopter OEMs and engine manufacturers. HAI members had the opportunity to explore the helicopter industry's innovative sustainability initiatives and the dynamic SAF market during this webinar series. Our weekly webinars explore this and many other important issues related to the VTOL industry. To review any of our past webinars, go to rotor.org/webinars. In other government affairs news, HAI and several industry associations sent a letter to the leadership of the Subcommittee on the Economic Opportunity in the House Committee on Veterans Affairs opposing H.R. 4874, which contains a provision capping veterans' flight training benefits. Although the Aviation Coalition supports some provisions in the bill that improve veterans' benefits, one provision caps payments for flight training programs, depriving veterans of the ability to pursue well-paying jobs in the civil aviation sector. HAI urged the House to remove this cap to give veterans seeking employment in the aviation industry a fair career opportunity. HAI is also working to clear the air, so to speak, on the FAA's recent TFR in Hawaii and assisting members in a series of meetings the FAA is holding on proposed air tour management plans. In Hawaii, the FAA issued a temporary flight restriction over Hawaii Volcanoes National Park due to the volcanic activity that included the release of ash and other volcanic material. Since the volcanoes are one of the island's key tourist draws, helicopter tour operators there are objecting to the flight restriction, citing that it is not a safety issue, since tourists on the ground are allowed to enter the same area. The Hawaii Helicopter Association stated that there is no indication that an explosive event would endanger any aircraft in the area, and provided screen captures showing television reporters in the area. HAI worked with the Hawaiian Helicopter Association and the FAA to modify a TFR to more correctly address potential dangers associated with the recent volcano activity in Hawaii. Another important issue HAI is engaged in is the issue of air tour management plans, helicopter flights over U.S. national parks. The FAA and the National Park Service are developing air tour management plans as a result of a lawsuit brought about because the Park Service and the FAA failed to put any plans in place as required by Congress in the National Parks Air Tour Management Act of 2000. The court decision required the FAA and the National Park Service to put an air tour management plan in effect for 23 parks within a 2-year deadline. Additionally, the court required the National Park Service and the FAA to submit a plan to the court and follow up with the court every 90 days. HAI is concerned with the development process of these plans, including significant economic and safety considerations. 2 years is an insufficient timeline to produce a safe and economically sound ATMP. Airspace access restrictions on air tour companies will cripple an already fragile industry trying to rebuild from COVID-19. HAI is seeking to address these concerns through different avenues, including the National Park Overflight Advisory Group, where I serve as a representative on the rotorcraft industry. The FAA and the Park Service are releasing notices of the ATMP for comment and public meetings to review the plans. HAI encourages members to watch these meetings and provide comments to the Federal Register notices on the proposed ATMPs. Please watch for the notices from the Washington Update and Advocating for You for the next upcoming meetings. Be sure to keep up to date on this and other important legislative issues by signing up for HAI legislative alerts at rotor.org/advocacy. Coming in mid-November, we are holding our annual Aerial Firefighting Safety Conference. I think this is another one of our most impactful programs as it provides a venue for our operators in one of the most challenging segments of our industry to meet, share important information, and learn from others in the industry. Most importantly, our venue provides the rotorcraft firefighting community to meet face-to-face with contracting officials from the Department of the Interior and the U.S. Forest Service. The conference will be held November 16th and 17th in Boise, Idaho. Registration closes on November 5th, so be sure to visit the web address on your screen to learn more and register. HAI Heli Expo 2022 in Dallas is on track to be a great show. We'll be back face-to-face in early March. We have over 400 exhibitors and counting so far, and countless educational opportunities will be available as part of your show registration. Attendee registration opens on October 25th, but for those of you who haven't yet renewed your HAI membership, be sure to do so by October 25th to get the member rate for Heli Expo. Go to heliexpo.com to learn more and register. Later in October, HAI staff will be attending the Air Medical Transport Conference in Fort Worth, Texas. And in November, I will be attending the all-new European Rotors VTOL Show and Safety Conference organized by the European Helicopter Association in cooperation with the European Union Aviation Safety Agency. We've posted the link here on the screen, and I hope that any of our members attending the show will take the time to stop by our booth and say hello. And now, let's check out my interview with Adam Suchomel from the University of North Dakota Aerospace Program. Hello, I'm here with an HAI member, University of North Dakota, and I'm with Adam Sukamel, and he's going to tell us a little bit about their program and their helicopter.
Yeah, so I'm a CFII for the University of North Dakota and the Robinson R-44 for the helicopter program up there. We're here at EAA Oshkosh this year just representing the helicopter program at UND. Right now we've got about 5 R-44s and looking at purchasing another one soon. We basically take students all the way from private all the way up through II. So the program is designed to get students in addition to getting a college education, so they walk away with a bachelor's degree. And then they also come away with all the way up to a commercial, up to including CFI and II. And then normally they'll start out instructing with us or with another program and then moving into the industry from there.
Great. So what about the future? Anything new coming?
Yeah, so we're trying to grow the program as much as we can, pretty much as fast as we can. We've purchased a lot of new aircraft recently, so we've got all the upgraded avionics in the Robinsons right now with the G500 TXI, all touchscreen, the GTN 700 or 750. And then this fall we were looking at probably having the biggest or the largest amount of private students that we've had in quite some time coming through the program.
All right, well thanks for your time today and good luck here.
It was a pleasure.
Well, that wraps up this month's edition of VFR. Please email me with your comments or suggestions on how HAI can provide you with better service. Until next time, fly safe, stay safe, and keep those rotors turning.